What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. What just happened? Move closer. I'm still in shock myself. Like, did that really happen? Did they really kick out Jacob Zuma?
I therefore come to the decision to resign as President of the Republic with immediate effect.
Shut up, South Africans. Respect for you guys, Anyway, if you're wondering what's happening, South Africans kicked out their president on Valentine's Day. They did not show Zuma any love. They kicked him out. Well, they forced him to resign on Valentine's Day. I'm like, where is the love, y'all? This man has a statue built for him in Nigeria, built by Governor Rochas Okorocha. Where is Rochas when his hero was being kicked out on Valentine's Day? And it's because of several corruption scandals and economic slowdown, as well as high rate of unemployment. It got to a point where one of the first ladies released a statement that it's about to get ugly, y'all. Can you imagine? But I'm like, things are already turning ugly in South Africa. And then for so long, there were several members of the ANC, that is Jacob Zuma's own party, that were protesting that Zuma must fall, Zuma must step down. I'm like, okay, when members of your party are now saying you must step down, things are not looking good for you. And then guess what happened? The BLF, that is the Black First Land First, a Pan-Africanist and revolutionary socialist political party in South Africa, they released a statement that Zuma was under attack from white people, and it's because he has come to the side of black people. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, what? So these BLF members went in front of the ANC headquarters to protest in support of Jacob Zuma, only for them to get beat up, by some ANC members. As in, who? For South Africans, you are too real. You guys are too real. I love South African politics. I'm not in support of violence. No, God forbid, I am not. I don't think they should beat up people like that. But I like the fact that they don't worship their leaders. Now, it was after that happened that the first lady, one of the first ladies said that, things are about to get ugly. The pressure had been mounting for some time. As a matter of fact, they had a 13-hour long meeting urging this man to step down, and he refused until they basically recalled him. That's like he got fired. So he had no choice. So I wasn't surprised that now the president had been forced to step down. If anything, this is a lesson to all our politicians in Africa. Please stop corruption practices.
We need accountable leaders. We cannot let him do as he please. Him and his cabinet. So it was really important for our future's sake.
And it's also a testimony that the people can hold leaders accountable. Amen, somebody. So huge respect to South Africans, and also huge respect to Jacob Zuma for stepping down peacefully. But the important thing to me and to the rest of African countries that are watching is to ensure that the corruption cycle doesn't continue. That's the most important thing. So I want to know what you guys think. Is this a good move that they remove their president? And do you think something like that can happen in your country? You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So moving on to Nigeria, I'm sure by now you must have heard that former military dictator Babangida wants Buhari to step down in 2019. I'm like, this is bad. This is really bad. If Babangida is the one giving you bad ratings, if Babangida is telling you that you're not doing well, Buhari, you have really messed up. This is a former military dictator. During his time, the economy really suffered. This was a man that introduced austerity measure. He arrested several journalists. We still don't know who killed Delegiwa. He abolished marketing boards. He even eliminated price control in Nigeria. And he devalued the naira to please IMF. This is the person giving you bad ratings, Buhari. See your life. If only you've been watching my show and listening to what I've been saying. Now, the funny thing is that the presidency, instead of taking Babangida's criticism, the SSS and the police summoned Babangida's spokesperson. I'm like, how come they didn't go after Babangida himself? They interrogated this guy. He spent like 7 hours at the SSS headquarters. They took down all his information, where he lives, his bank accounts, his international passport number. I'm like, shoot. Next time, just say I'm not saying anything until my lawyer gets here. The man said that he was getting all kinds of threatening phone calls. I keep asking myself, what else would I not see in this Nigeria? Trying to censor people for saying that you're not doing well when you know that you're not doing well. Is it a lie that you're not doing well, Mr. President? So you want us to be afraid of the SSS, so we shouldn't talk anymore. Wallahi ta'ala, it is not going to happen in Nigeria. Meanwhile, there's a bizarre thing going on right now in Nigeria. People are stealing from moving planes, as in, I swear. They call them runway thieves. So we now have thieves that operate when the plane is taxiing. Even I found it really hard to believe the first 2 times that it happened. But now it has has happened 3 times. In December, a private jet arriving in Nigeria from Turkey was robbed while taxiing. They stole one bag that belonged to a flight attendant and the thief quickly ran off. In the same December, Tiwa Savage and Wizkid were arriving in Lagos from a musical show when their plane was attacked, again by runway thieves, and they stole Tiwa's bag. And then last week, a plane was going from Lagos to Abuja. It was taxiing when the pilots noticed that the cargo door had been opened. And then police had to come, they had to tell all the passengers to come down, and it took another 2 hours before they were cleared to fly. What happened? What happened to the CCTV camera? Don't we have CCTV camera monitoring every corner of the airport? I don't understand. How is it that people can sneak into the airport runway? That's actually dangerous. By the way, has anyone else noticed that crime rate has increased lately? I'm not justifying it, but people are hungry. This government needs to wake up, because kidnapping is now everywhere in Nigeria, as well as armed robbery, to the point where they are now robbing moving planes. And it's not just the robbers. Have you seen that policemen have now intensified their hunger for 50 naira on the road? As a matter of fact, last week, a young man was killed because policemen were asking for 100 naira. And the guy told them he didn't have, everybody is affected by recession. He said he didn't have the money. The next thing, the policeman pushed the guy on the road. A vehicle that was coming at a high speed hit the guy, smashed his head. The guy died because of 100 naira. Meanwhile, the presidency told us that they would provide jobs for our youth. That's actually why so many of them voted for Mr. President. No jobs, but you are budgeting 4.9 billion naira to fix electricity at Aso Rock. Hey, wait, billion. Baba. Hey, 4.9, that is about $13.5 million just for electricity maintenance at the presidential villa. Haba. What is going on in this world? The shopana that will hit some people is doing press up right now. It is still coming to hit them. Say that in English. In 2017, by the way, it was 319 million naira that they said they budgeted for this same electricity maintenance at the presidential villa. Now it is 4.9 billion naira. Baba. You see how the government of Buhari is robbing us point blank. Benny Oga Buhari. This is thievery. Yeah, say that in English. $30 million Ntori Kini, and then you will tell us that you are fighting corruption. So much for corruption fight. They also said that they will spend 2.2 billion naira for the DSS to censor social media, by the way. The real question is, why do you need to censor social media? If you're doing well, you don't have to worry about what people say about you, do you? So you already know that you're not doing well, but you want to rob us of 2.2 billion naira to censor us. Does that even make sense? What are they going to use the money for? To buy computers? 2.2 billion naira? That is more than $6 million. Before I forget, did you hear that they want to spend another 1.4 billion naira to clean and fumigate the office of the National Security Advisor? I'm like, 1.4 billion. Baba. In case you don't know, Mr. President, we are watching you on Plasma TV. Yeah, it's like a movie right now. We are watching everything, but keep in mind that 2019 will soon be here. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Now, forget about runway thieves, my people. You all need to see the video of the day. It's from Nigeria, surprisingly. Then that airline, it has to be you. My people, in case you don't know what happened in that video, that was the exit door, one of the exit doors that fell off while the plane was landing. Excuse me 1 minute. Our planes are now falling apart. This is sad. I should not be laughing. It's only in Nigeria that you see a story like this. The door fell off as the plane was landing. When we are not talking about Molwe or Tro. The passenger said that during the flight, the door kept shaking. Everybody was afraid. They were praying because you know what would happen.
If this thing had happened while we were airborne, all of us would have died. So thank God. See panic. Everybody is panicking.
I'm so ashamed, I'm a Nigerian, and to see this happening in Nigeria in 2018, giant of Africa, this is a shame. But you guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Still in South Africa, the man of God has done it again. Actually, he did this in 2015. It's more than 2 years now that this thing happened. But his followers are recently circulating it online as legitimate miracle. And I'm like, that is not legitimate. I'm talking about your favorite pastor, the #1 prophet in Africa, according to him. That is a prophet Bushiri, originally from Malawi, based in South Africa. So in this video that we're about to show you, the man of God is about to perform a miracle. And I think we should just walk through the miracle together.
Come here. No, this one. Come. I see a miracle happening.
So first of all, he wants us to believe He just picked like a random person, but seriously, there is nothing random about this miracle. This thing was planned.
Do you have children?
Yes, man of God. I've
How
got
many?
Two.
This child needs prayer.
Go deeper, man of God.
Do I know the names of your children?
No, man of God.
Did you tell me?
No, I didn't tell you.
Huh?
No.
So he says that the man's children need prayer, and he wanted to pronounce the name of one of his children, and then he said that he couldn't pronounce the child's name.
Go deeper, Papa. Prophesy, man of
How
God.
do you pronounce this one? Just wait.
So God supposedly didn't give him the child's name. So he said, why not just capture the child's face on an iPad using spiritual power?
Prophesy.
I'm failing to get the name in the spirit. But wait.
Prophesy.
Why should I be struggling yet I can capture her in the spirit? Who has an iPad? An iPad.
Prophesy.
Can I use this iPad and capture?
Did you hear him saying that who has an iPad? I'm wondering why he didn't take one from the back, because he wants us to believe that this was a random iPad that he would use. So the miracle is that the man of God has supernatural power to capture the picture of anyone that he wants spiritually using an iPad. Well, I don't know why he has to use an iPad. I don't know why he didn't just say appear and the face would appear.
Should I use it? Should I capture the picture?
Go deeper, man of God.
Can I capture?
So now I want you guys to pay attention to how the man of God captures someone's picture spiritually.
Prophesy, Major One. Go deeper, man of God. Prophesy.
Wow, I'm done. That's it. Rewind that thing.
Go deeper, man of God.
Is it that I'm not seeing correctly with my korokoro eyes? Did you guys not see him double tap on the picture gallery? That picture was already saved on the iPad. Even he knows it. Didn't you see how he was smiling? He knew that he just deceived those people. Do you see people crying? See, I give up on Africans.
I'm capturing the wife now.
Who sent you? If I smack you, if I give you one dirty slap like this, you will wake up. Nonsense. Okay, let me see how he captured the wife. Papa, did that just happen? Seriously? Did you notice that this time around he backed the camera because we saw when he double tapped on that? But as soon as the picture came up, he stood in front of the camera. He actually came and stood in front of the camera. Please let me know what you think about this. As for me, I'm tired. In fact, I give up on so many people. You guys know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and please subscribe if you're yet to. Until next time, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.